offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fresno State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So James Madison's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught quickly. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Dukes look to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Barnett. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play action, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now here's the toss play. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll feed the back again. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? Back to pass. It's Warner. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. James Madison's offense back out there now. Last drive stalled, but they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught over the middle. It's Knight. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to throw it again. Gets rid of it on the move. The tight end has got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Dukes look to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Dukes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Makes the grab on the move. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They keep him off bounds with a run. We bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They're going to run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal for the offense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Handoff in a single back formation. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Back to throw. It's Barnett. It's a quick grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Knight. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
First down, looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And the Dukes with first and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Knight.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. That's reeled in. It's Knight. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Dukes will have to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the return. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun 1st half in this Sun Belt Championship.
The kickoff team out there now to get this 2nd half underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Takes the handoff. It's Knight. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's the first down yardage. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Dukes will have to kick this away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quick throw over the middle, and the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the defense comes up with the football.
That kicking team has put their defense in a real tough position after they allowed that big return. Now they're going to have to defend the short field.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Testing the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has it back to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fresno State. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand on that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the Dukes moving quickly down the field here. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A deep shot to the left side. Holds it in outside the 10 and still running. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and the 9. The Dukes will line up here on 1st down and goal. A direct snap. The freshman brings him down quickly. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the defense wraps him up.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Bringing pressure. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. They get to completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Warner. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Give it off for a draw. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Get set.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
2nd down now after the sack. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, The hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
That's the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.